Have you ever wondered which year in history can be crowned as the absolute worst? If you thought 2020 was bad, buckle up, because we are going to explore a year so dark and catastrophic that it makes modern-day pandemics and disasters seem like a walk in the park. Prepare to be captivated by the dark and enigmatic tale of the year 536 AD, a time when a strange and devastating climate disaster engulfed the Earth and unleashed a chain of harrowing events that forever altered the course of history. Join us as we look deep into this forgotten epoch and uncover the remarkable stories of resilience, ingenuity, and human spirit that emerged from the darkest of times. You don't want to miss this. The mysterious climate catastrophe. Are you ready to learn about one of the most bizarre and devastating climate catastrophes in history? The mysterious dark fog of 536 AD, an event that continues to baffle and intrigue historians to this day. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the sun's not shining as it should. The skies are filled with a dense, eerie fog that turns day into twilight. You could feel the chill in the air, even though it is supposed to be summer. That's precisely what happened in 536 AD when a strange fog enveloped Europe, the Middle East, and parts of Asia, plunging the world into darkness and cold. Crops failed, famine spread like wildfire, and people huddled together in their homes as temperatures dropped to record lows. This mysterious fog was only the beginning of a series of calamities that would shape the course of history. But what on earth, or above it, could have caused such a drastic climate event? Volcanic eruptions and their global impact. In 536 AD, a series of massive volcanic eruptions led to a mysterious dark fog that shrouded the world in bitter cold. The thick cloud of volcanic ash and sulfur dioxide that was released into the atmosphere was responsible for this dramatic climate shift. But how did these eruptions from thousands of miles away wreak havoc on such a massive scale? When a volcano erupts, it releases a colossal amount of particles and gases into the atmosphere. These emissions, particularly sulfur dioxide, can react with water vapor in the atmosphere to form sulfate aerosols. These tiny particles have the unique ability to reflect sunlight, reducing the amount of solar radiation that reaches the Earth's surface. This, in turn, can lead to a significant drop in temperatures on a global scale. It's believed that the eruption of the Indonesian Ilopango volcano was history's most powerful and impactful volcanic eruption. This volcanic event was so colossal that its effects were felt thousands of miles away. Huge amount of ash and sulfur dioxide was released into the atmosphere, which created a dense layer of sulfate aerosols that blocked sunlight. The Plague of Justinian, a pandemic unleashed. In the wake of the massive volcanic eruptions and the mysterious dark fog of 536 AD, a new horror was about to emerge. The Plague of Justinian struck in 541 AD and quickly swept across the Byzantine Empire, leaving a trail of death and despair in its wake. This deadly pandemic was caused by the Yersinia pestis bacterium, a sneaky little microbe that is primarily transmitted to humans through the bite of infected fleas that live on rodents like rats. Once inside the human body, Yersinia pestis multiplies rapidly, attacking the immune system and causing the lymph nodes to swell. If left untreated, the bacterium can spread to the lungs, causing pneumonic plague, or even enter the bloodstream, leading to septicemic plague, both of which have terrifyingly high fatality rates. It was also responsible for the infamous Black Death that would terrorize Europe centuries later. The Plague of Justinian is estimated to have claimed the lives of up to 50 million people, making it one of the deadliest pandemics in human history. The outbreak began in the port city of Pelusium in Egypt and spread like wildfire along trade routes, reaching the capital of the Byzantine Empire, Constantinople, in no time. Some accounts suggest that as many as 5,000 people died each day during the peak of the outbreak. Emperor Justinian himself fell ill but managed to survive miraculously. He was a visionary ruler who sought to restore the Roman Empire to its former glory. However, his grand plans did not work as the empire weakened and was invaded. The struggle for survival. Imagine a world plunged into darkness, where the sun is a mere memory and the bitter cold shivers through your bones. This was the reality for countless people in 536 AD. Due to this mysterious dark fog, agriculture faced insurmountable challenges. Crop failures became widespread, and the once fertile lands could no longer provide sustenance to the desperate populations. As the food supplies dwindled, communities were forced to make tough decisions. With every passing day, the scarcity of resources led to increasing desperation. People resorted to unthinkable measures, consuming anything they could find to stave off hunger, from roots and leaves to insects and even, in some extreme cases, cannibalism. The specter of starvation haunted every household. In the face of such overwhelming hardship, the power of human connection became more critical than ever. Communities banded together, pooling their dwindling resources and sharing what little food they had. The bonds forged in these dark times proved to be a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in despair. As the famine tightened its deadly grip, people turned to their ingenuity and resourcefulness to find new ways to survive. They experimented with hardier crops, developed innovative agricultural techniques, and adapted their diets to make the most of the scarce resources. Lessons from 536 AD. The disaster of 536 AD serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the vulnerability of human societies. Here are a number of lessons people learned and could learn from 536 AD. Number 1. The importance of climate resilience. The sufferings caused by this event highlights the importance of being prepared for extreme weather events and other climate anomalies. Number 2. The interconnectedness of systems. Know that everything is connected. If one system fails to operate, the rest will also not work. For example, it shows how climate can have far-reaching effects on other systems, such as agriculture, health, and the economy. Number 3. The role of scientific understanding. The cloud cover of 536 AD was a mystery at the time, and it was only much later that scientists were able to understand the causes of the event. This underscores the importance of scientific understanding in addressing global challenges and highlights the need for continued investment in research and development. Number 4. The need for international cooperation. Well, global challenges require a coordinated international response. There is a need for collective action to address challenges. Number 5. The impact of natural disasters on society. It is super important to invest in disaster preparedness and response efforts to reduce the impact of future disasters. Number 6. The importance of diversification. The widespread crop failures during 536 AD demonstrated the dangers of relying on a single crop or food source. This highlights the importance of diversifying food production and investing in agriculture practices that are resilient to extreme weather events. Well, 536 AD might have been the worst year to be alive, but it's a fascinating period to explore. It's of the power of nature and how human civilizations can be brought to their knees by events beyond their control. So, the next time you feel like the world is falling apart, remember the tale of 536 AD, the year when the world was draped in darkness, yet humanity's indomitable spirit shone through. Thank you for joining us on this mysterious journey into the past. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling and fascinating deep dives into history's most intriguing events.